Hello, friends. Suzanne Hug here, coming to your home from mine. I'm a Mesa, Arizona business owner, mom of two, and a community leader. I'm running to become one of Mesa's representatives this year in November for Legislative District 25, and I'm asking for your vote. This past weekend was a time of reflection for many people. I took the time to reflect on why I'm running for office, and I wanted to share some of those thoughts with you. I've been actively campaigning for over a year now, but my political involvement started when I was young. I must have been maybe 5 or 6, and my father was a grassroots organizer who worked with Japanese American leaders from around the whole country. They were citizens, just like you and me, who wanted our government to acknowledge that a wrong had happened. You see, during World War II, even though we were American citizens, my father and his parents, and a lot of our family who lived in Seattle and in California, was placed in concentration camps just for the crime of looking like the enemy. There was no trial, there were no charges. My father was only a toddler. His parents had never done anything wrong. They just worked hard and wanted a better life. The American dream. We lost everything. Our property, but more importantly, our dignity. Being herded into cattle cars and box trains and taken off into the middle of nowhere with nothing more than what a person could carry. We lost a lot during those years. And we weren't asking for the property to be back. We weren't asking for all of that, but we wanted an apology, an acknowledgement that something wrong had happened and that it shouldn't be forgotten and that needed to be righted. It was really a strong sense of justice that drove my father to meet with those leaders and to become one. He had meetings at our kitchen table, and I remember him there many nights writing letters, writing to representatives, but also writing to friends and family around the country and asking them to join that cause, to contact their representatives, and to let them know that we needed to acknowledge as a country that great injustice that had happened. That kitchen table is also where I learned that our voices really matter. But it takes a lot of them. I can't do this by myself. And that's where you come in, and your friends and your family as well. It takes a whole community and wide support for that apology to be issued so long ago, but also for us to win today. I remember my father actually got to go to Washington, D.C. and to be in the Rose Garden when that apology was signed by President Reagan. And that was a huge moment. And it had taken decades of hard work. I learned dedication from those first men and women who came together week after week. And it's the kind of dedication we need again now to bring real change to our government. Many of our leaders right now are so disconnected from our kitchen table discussions. I don't feel heard anymore. And I've talked to a lot of people who agree that, our voices just aren't in the halls of power right now. When Ducey, the governor, talks about how golf courses are essential businesses, I know he's not hearing our real concerns. I'm concerned about kids getting food on a daily basis in our community, where over half of the kids in Mesa receive a reduced or free lunch. I'm concerned that our healthcare system is understaffed and undersupplied. We need to make sure we're educating our youth to go into the healthcare sector. and not have to go into huge amounts of debt for it. I'm concerned that that American dream that was stolen from my grandparents is being stolen again from an entire generation this time. Last night, as my family was talking over dinner, we talked about plans to pay the bills and how to make healthy dinners. I put together a schedule for homeschooling work this week, and I rely on our teachers remotely too to send worksheets and assignments and how we're going to make the timing work for that. And I also experimented this weekend with growing yeast for bread. I'm learning something new, and what better time than when we're all at home. Today, I got to call, along with my kids, and sing happy birthday to my father. He turned 80 years old. It's a great milestone, and I sent him congratulations, and it was really nice to be able to talk to him. I know a lot of us are celebrating our birthdays over video right now. And we need to do that because we're working hard and making sacrifice to take care of each other and of our family. Government should be making these things easier, not harder. I'm running to help solve these kitchen table issues. I will vote for more funding for our overloaded school system. I will vote to expand healthcare programs and to lower costs for prescriptions. We need to be able to negotiate these things. And I want to vote to make building a dream easier, reducing the red tape and the cumbersome programs that are designed to really only help a privileged few. I know right now, as a small business owner, that those small business loans are just not getting out the way they're supposed to. It's been a complete mess. And for anybody else trying, I'm right there with you. Keep doing what you can. But it shouldn't be this hard. And when you say that to yourself, no, you're right. It shouldn't be this hard. Our government should work smoothly and efficiently and almost invisibly to make our lives better and to make things easier for us so that we can chase that American dream. Thank you for sharing a few minutes with me today. Please let your friends know about my campaign. And please make a donation, $5, $10, $20 a month, or even one time. Everything helps to get this word out and to help us change Arizona for the better. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. I wish you all the best. We'll see you next week. I am Suzanne Hug, your LD25 candidate for House of Representatives in November. So long.